lovers and love machines out there. Welcome to episode number 12, I believe, of Machine Quarantine. I'm Jonathan, aka Machine Shaolin. I'm broadcasting live here from wonderful Hamburg. I'm in St. Pauli in the Reeperbahn, just one street parallel to the Reeperbahn, which is usually just full and noisy, and now it's just empty for a long, long time, which is quite an experience. Quite an experience on its own. I hope today you will join me again in the chat. I will do some stuff with the machine as always. If you don't own a machine, it doesn't matter. We're discussing music, we're discussing how to do it, or how to approach it. Instruments, samples, chopping, flipping, the birding, the screening, the show is inning, and the winning. That's what I do here. Yeah? I'm in a pretty good mood today. I would like to continue with something that we started yesterday. This beat. Also, I didn't see the chat yesterday at all. I saw it today. Again, let me turn this down a little bit. I saw this. I watched the episode from yesterday today again, and I noticed the chat and people were there, and I just didn't see it for some reason. Today I have another instance of YouTube open, and if I will see it, then I will see it. So I think that. Oh, and by the way, I also got some emails showing me different techniques. Mercer sent me something, different techniques. We will discuss them. It was pretty cool stuff. We can discuss them, the pros and cons, why yes, why not. Is this technique хорошо, or is it not хорошо, or what is it good for? That's the basic idea. So, with not much further ado, I have something planned for today. I still want to go through how to chop something to make it into a sample or to make it into something. Plus, I did get the email from Carl with the sample that he sent me, and since he also said, since you're just asking for samples and for stuff and for us to share your things, I'm going to use it in the beat no matter what. And why am I so certain? Because I already tried it and it just fits so nice for some reason. You will get it. Let's dive into the machine a little bit. Yeah, you remember this? Yesterday it was like this, but I gave up some samples. Yesterday we had this. Yeah, and I think the whole was a little bit too much, and I want to start something. And plus, I got Carl sent me this idea of Keith Flint from the Prodigy, and he's saying something about disease, and he's got stuff, and he's saying that it's viral. So we're going to use it on this beat, and I will show you what I've done with it. And if you have any questions or you want anything in specific, just write it in the chat. Hopefully today I get to see it. Yeah, so I just took out a lot of the heavy samples, just so we're left with something more simple and solid. Okay, so I have a lot of pads here left. What I want to do is try to do what I've been wanting to do the whole time, is to use stuff that you send me or ideas that you send me. So I will try to use the vocals from this interview where he's talking and blah blah blah, use it on empty pads and try and create a something, or we use it on the pads in the zone function, or I'm still not sure how. Let's start with the zone function. I don't know. Yeah, so we have this group, and I always advise, if you're going to do something new, copy this group, duplicate. Now we have it here. This is good. It's always there. Let's add some samples. Now I have already here.
It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Growing toenail, a bleeding colon, anal, and other than viral. Some of them other ailments, a sty, coming, I have a cold sore, athlete's foot, diarrhea, I have the shits.
Okay, so first of all, thank you, Carl, for sending me the link. I basically ripped it off YouTube. I put it on the machine. Unfortunately, since we don't have the it's supposed to be here, the little screen of the machine, I cannot really show you, but you should know where the function is. The idea is that I found the words that I like. Here, all of this.
It's good to be back. Growing toenail, back. It's good to growing toenail, anal, and other than viral. Some of them.
Okay. It was pretty loud. There's a lot of stuff in the background. I just put an EQ or something. And what else did I do? And then I just exported them one by one. Save the group with the samples. You do save with samples. Then you have a group in your user folder. And then you just go to your user library, blah blah blah, and you find it. And so I just export. And I was pretty worried because there's a lot of music in the background of this interview. Oh, buffering a little bit, no worries. There's a little bit of background, but it fits. Let's add something here real quick so I can show you what I can do with the new samples. Let's do something here.
Growing toenail, a bleeding colon, anal, and other than viral. Some of them other ailments. Some of them.
Let's add here the viral. So he says some of them viral. Let's do this.
Some of them other ailments. Some of them viral.
Ugh. That's loud. Okay, so now we have like a sentence, sort of. And let's make something else is viral. I don't know. Let's find.
Some of them other ailments. A sty. Coming. I have a cold sore. Athlete's foot. Diarrhea. I have the shits. I have a cold. Coming.
the fun thing with interviews and with stuff is if with melodic samples we're looking for obvious notes or obvious hits or something, with interviews or just spoken words, whatever it is, we're looking for words. We're trying to create new sentences and to create a new meaning from the thing, if that makes any sense. The problem is that many times there's shitload of hiss and noise in the background, or from wherever it is you downloaded it or sampled or ripped it off. It's cool by me, but usually there's a lot of sound. And here, with those samples, even before I exported them, I cut, I think, everything under 300 hertz, and I'm like EQ'd a little bit just so I have his voice. There's a lot of stuff in the background actually happening. So let's see if we can do some more samples, see if we can do something else. And I wanted to show another melodic chop and to create something with you together today. All right. And so it's we on, yeah. Here it says it's good to be back, but I'm not sure that's the.
Some of them viral.
I just like this because that's from the sample. Let's just, I don't know. Let's put words here.
A sty, other ailments, some of them viral and other of them anal. Bleeding colon, growing toner, bleeding colon, bleeding colon.
Let's put another one.
Growing toenail, it's good to be back. Growing toenail, it's good to be back.
You hear this? It's here.
It's good to be back.
It's from that sample. That's why it fits so nice.
Growing, grows back.
Let's use this one. Let's take another
Growing
one.
anal, and other of them viral. Some of them other ailments. A sty, coming. A sty, coming. Have a cold sore. Athlete's foot.
I don't know if you can hear the notes in the background.
Diarrhea.
They're quite
Athlete's
interesting.
foot. Have a cold sore. Coming. A sty, coming. Have a cold sore. Have a cold sore.
Let's.
Bleed.
So they're all on. Why is that? Sorry. This should be not on audio. This should be on sampler. Yeah.
Bleeding colon.
This as well should be on sampler, and this as well should be on sampler, not on audio. Cool.
Have a cold sore. Bleeding colon.
Now
Have a cold sore.
let's put them in a show group.
Bleeding colon. Have a cold sore. Have a cold. Have a bleeding colon. Have a cold. Have a cold. Bleeding colon. Have a cold. Bleeding. Have a cold. Have a cold. Have a
This is not so bad. Put the polyphony on one.
Bleeding colon.
Alright, so I think you get the picture with this. That's it. I'm not feeling too inspired with this beat, but let's try to use those samples of Keith Flint from The Prodigy about how viral he is, with a different thing, with a complete different attitude. I found two, but I like one much more. I think it will serve the example much better. Where was I? This. And I got it from Cymatics for free. I highly recommend signing up to all kinds of websites. Just Google free sound packs, free sounds, free whatever, free one-shots, free whatever it is you're into, lo-fi, sample melodies, loops. Just Google. There's tons. So you can just cut and practice and do whatever you want, and you can always use them. And I think I have no idea when. I just registered, gave my email to this website, Cymatics, and I keep getting free sound packs all the time. Nothing special. Everybody gets them. Because apparently the ones they sell have tons more. A lot about one of the videos I have, which is called Harp of Eternity, which by chance I also took a loop of something from Cymatics, and I just chopped it note for note and played the whole thing anew, which is, I believe, the whole idea of flipping samples, finding notes, finding stuff, and just playing a complete new arrangement. So we will try to do this today. Hopefully we have time, and hopefully we can also add the samples that Carl sent me to this one. I also have this sample. But I think we will get rid of it already. I like this one. So what I'm gonna do, let's head to the machine. Enough with the talking heads. Again, if you have any questions, if you want something specific, because I'm just going for this today. If you have something specific you want to ask me or to do today, don't hesitate to ask. So I go to pad mode and I move this here. Why? I don't know why. I go to edit and I already... Okay, first thing, as usual, polyphony on 1, leave it on 1 shot for now, and the velocity destination on 0%. Yofi. And as you can see, it doesn't start exactly, so I will cut it. Exactly on the money, which is here somewhere. Yeah. And I will try to get as many notes as I can. Maybe we will have to use 2 groups to get everything. It's not even a long loop, but it has a lot of notes. So bear with me for a second. Let's try to make this beat chill one even. Okay, I hope you're still with me. So we have the whole thing chopped. Yeah. I can already hear that some are doubling, like this. They just have different ending, which are cool. Okay, so you see, now we sort of have our own scale to work with. So let me get rid of these or these even. This is not cut so well. Let's make it cleaner. I like this one more than this one, so we can erase this one. These are the same. Let's erase this one and this one. So we have okay. How nice is that? If you have any questions of where I'm going with this, feel free to write them. If you want to see some techniques today and exercises, also feel super free to ask. I hope, yeah, seems like everything is working fine today. What else? Let's try to make a beat. Now I need to free some place for drums. Let's save this real quick. Yeah, I need to free some space for drums. The beautiful thing now about this technique of chopping is that I'm not bound to the tempo of what the original sample was. I'm sort of, because it will overlap, but I can play it faster if I want to, and I have now my own scale. Instead of doing like I can go as fast as I want and do whatever I want. Very much like you would cut in Ableton, in Simpler or something like this, but now you have it on the pads. And you didn't cut it with Simpler, you cut it exactly where you wanted it. And you can go even deeper. These notes are really cool, but we will not deal with this right now, but you get the picture, you get where I'm going with this. So let's move these here and make room for the drums. And I want this guy here and this guy here and you here. Now we have the pattern. Let's find drums real quick and see what we can do with this. I browse directly into faded reels because that's the one with the, you know. Let's find a kick. Let's go with this. don't waste too much time. As I said earlier episodes, but I need some volume here. Go with this and find a hi-hat real quick. Just the first one that is there, and let's try to make a loop to find, as usual, let's try to find a nice loop, and then we can add some stuff on it and see what we come up with. I'm really liking this loop. Let me play for a moment, and then I will play with the original loop again. Cool, huh? When the original loop was... So basically, don't give up on loops you have on... what I'm trying to say is, look through your trash can. Yeah, look through your computer. Stuff you forgot about, loops, you don't know how to chop them, like really tuck, and I could chop even more notes out of it, and then you can start playing something of your own, because it's not completely like finding one sample and then putting it on the keyboard and playing it like a note, because when you go on higher notes or lower notes, it stretches and it's not the same. Here we have something that somebody played and pretty much holds almost a scale, if you were. And instead of which you could make a beat. We did. Whoops, sorry. Sorry. Yeah, so we go like this. I just wanted to show, if I play sort of like finger drumming with a sample. Which is very nice, yeah, on its own. But I did not create this. And I find it hard to connect with it. That's mine. Okay, so you get the picture. Now that it's mine, I want to add here we need to have a bass, definitely. Oh, we're already 40 minutes in, and I wanted to show even another exercise for today, but I'm liking this beat, and we will continue with it and put some of the viral samples on it. You know something? Maybe even put them now. Ah, that's what I wanted. Very important that you first thing you sort of nail what it is you want to do. So I have a bass here. Find a bass for this one. I go to the zone thingy and add something. Let's stay here, find a bass. Let's use this one. Without it, let's bring it in. That's good enough for me. That's even too loud. You know something? Let's leave it like this. No, not leave it like this. I'm not liking this. I want something more subby. this. Like this. This is more. So much bass. We're not trying to blow up the speakers here, yeah? We just want, because without it it's sad. I want to keep this like a real lo-fi thing. Let's add the same bass. It's the same thing. Here it's minus. But if it was 5 plus 7 makes 13. Theory, anything at all. This whole idea of semitones and how it works. 12 semitones is an octave. If you're looking for notes and you're looking for a change, yeah, you want a different bass note and you have no idea about music theory and you have no idea about anything, but you found your root note, yeah, which whatever the sample is, I pitched it up 5 semitones. So your next note can be plus 7. Always try this. Plus 7 semitones. Always try. Don't think about it. If you want to learn the theory behind it, learn it. It doesn't always work, but try it. If not 7, then 6. If not 6, then 8. But 7. Always try it. In this case it worked. And I have the first chord, the second chord, and then and to this. Let's sidechain the whole thing already, cause I gotta put a limiter on the master. You can silence yourself for a moment. For those of you who have been asking relentlessly, why do I start chopping from pad 16 and I go down and I don't start here, or I don't start here and leave room for the drums already? Like I said, it doesn't really matter. It's so just doesn't matter, because at the end I play here. This is yeah, the source should be here and the sound should go to the master. Remember, boys and girls, every time you sidechain the kick to the whole thing, you should route the kick to the master, not to the group. Otherwise, also the snare, I highly recommend. Otherwise, the kick will compress itself pretty hard. We've been there with the how to. I showed you how to calculate the thing in one of the episodes. I will show it again, but now I'm just not. Let's slow down the knee, this as well. a lot of side chaining. That's really heavy on my speaker. Just shows what you can do with like simple sample that you get free in the mail. I got it like 2 days ago, I think. Sign up for Cymatics. I'm not endorsed by anything. I'm not affiliated by any company, by anything. I just love making music, and I love people who love making music, and I'm trying to make a conversation here about stuff. I don't even own so many expansions or anything or whatever. I don't even have a turntable here. There's nothing here. So let's continue a little bit with this. We still have time. If anybody has any idea of what to do with this, we can even sometimes, it's nice to put like, if it's a lo-fi and you have a plugin called lo-fi, then yeah, why not use it? Makes everything like this. If you want to, just a little bit of it. This is what we want. Yeah, if you're into this sort of stuff. Another neat trick, if you're doing like a very slow beat, very atmospheric, is to add atmospheres and textures to the drums, actually. This height is pretty neat. Let's add, let's see if it has some atmospheres or anything. Sound effects, maybe? This can be nice. Oh! But we don't need the whole here. We need this part. Now the hi-hat is creating rain. How nice is that? Let's slow it down. Okay, so just for the sake of it, let's filter, let's high pass everything. Yeah, so it doesn't. Nice. Maybe something to, no. And how long did it take us? I mean, to create this lo-fi thing, and we've just begun. The time is almost running up, but we've just begun. I will continue with this tomorrow because I'm really, really liking this. This might turn into a video. Might beware. So let's continue with this a little bit. Let's see. We still have like 10 minutes or so. higher at the end. Try to find another thing, though this can be easily like a 1.5 minute thing, you know, like lo-fi tracks tend to be. They're usually not that long. It just goes into this atmosphere thing and goes out of it pretty quickly, which is, I think, what it's supposed to do. Okay, another neat trick that I want to show is how you take a sample, lay it on one pad, and once I have a pattern, this. Maybe I want to have a pad just going through the whole pattern, but they're choking each other, so first thing I do is I find a pad. I hope this one has something. No, I want like a synth. Let's try this one. Nah, it's not even close to the... I just wanted to add this one. Okay, we have this one. And okay, so pads will not come from here, maybe here. No, maybe from here. Synth pad. Do I have something like that? No. Or maybe a vocal. Okay. Let's try to use this. Huh? Where did I... Oh. Okay, so let's say, just for the sake of example, wow, the other one is driving me nuts a little bit. I want to use this vocal sample, which is like a pad, sounds like a synth to me. I want to use it all across my first pattern. Yeah, but here it's cutting. So what I do is I look at my new sample that I added on the machine. I count with the thing, yeah, and I want to see where is it supposed to cut. I'm hoping I'm making sense here. Sorry. Tuck. Sort of here. So I add it here as well with the same parameters. Exactly. It was up for semitones and up 8 and something dB and here, and then I just start it later and do the same here. And we will check the start of this one because it's coming after this one, and they will cut each other and it will be nice. Tuck, tuck, sort of here. And now we have the pad all the way across, and I can play like the pattern. I hope this was helpful today. We have 2 more minutes. That's why the snare is so cool, because it's going sideways like crazy. I will work on it a little bit, or maybe I will just leave it for tomorrow. Let's continue working on this tomorrow. It's really chill, it's really nice. Maybe I will not resist the temptation and work on it a little bit even now. So without any further ado, thank you everybody for being here for this live stream. We have 2 more minutes. I will just say thank you, and that I'm still and always happy to, still waiting and always happy to receive your emails and your messages. Don't be afraid to contact me on Facebook, even if you want, on whatever it is you want. And I will see you tomorrow, same time, 9 o'clock, German time. I'm here in Hamburg, in the Reeperbahn. I'm Jonathan, aka Maschine Shaolin. This was episode 12 of Maschine Quarantine. Let's finish this beat tomorrow. Maybe I will finish it even today. And I want to touch tomorrow with a lot of actual finger drumming. We've been chopping a lot lately. We've been flipping samples a lot lately. And I want to go into the actual finger drumming. Maybe we'll use this beat because it's very slow, very easy to understand. And that's pretty much it. I will leave you with what it is that we played today, and say goodbye and see you tomorrow, 9 o'clock.